Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Dragon Quest VIII. Alright, so we're going to explore the town. This is a big town. There is a lot of stuff to do here. So we are going to start at the very bottom and work our way up. We're at the very bottom. Let's go in here. Jeez freaking cripes. There is a lot of loot. I don't know if I'm going to get it on one video. That's how much loot there is. Found some Pope. More Pope. And a book. It's the summer issue of a magazine called We Love Our Weapons. Sweltering summer nights provide the perfect environment for festering undead to walk the earth. It's enough to make even an adventurer with a zombie's bane feel insecure. But why worry, when you can make yourself a zombie slayer? It's easy, just combine your zombie's bane with a certain holy item in your alchemy pot and go on and give it a try. That's not telling us how to make that, and it's not that easy. You know what? I'll tell everyone how to make a frickin' zombie slayer. How about that, game? You cryptic bullcrap. Zombie slayer. You put a holy talisman in with a zombie's bane. Whoop-de-friggin' do. That's not that good, really. Yeah, phew. Okay, well, he must be a nighttime dweller. Oh no, he stands outside his house at nighttime. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go around up here, back here. Books. It's a fashion magazine called Beautiful Bracers. Think jewelry needs to be practical as well as pretty? You're not alone. Take the Life Bracer, for example. It's the perfect bracer for discriminating adventurers such as yourself. Simply equipping it increases the wearer's ability to withstand attacks. You can make your own life bracer by combining a gold bracer with a certain ring in your alchemy pot. Give it a try. It's a big cryptic. Cryptic metaphor. I know it's not a metaphor, I'm just quoting Metal Gear Awesome. Shut up. Let's see. It's a book entitled Mighty Men. What is a mighty man? Someone who's larger than life, stronger than strong, braver than brave, Gigantor. Oh gosh. That sounded like a quote from the Gigantor theme. Look that up. I can't remember the actual Japanese name of the mech. But then they brought it over to America to call it Gigantor, and it has the dumbest intro theme to a cartoon ever. It makes you want to just turn it off and go, nope, I'm not watching this. A mighty man boasts both a strong body and a strong mind. If you've got only one, you aren't a mighty man. A mighty armland is just like a mighty man. It's a combination of two types of strength. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, no more book. Books. I kind of wish they wouldn't waste time with these empty bookshelves. It's the diary of an old man. In my youth, I was madly in love with a nun, and golly, she was good with her hands. I refer, of course, to alchemy. I vividly recall the day she combined a flowing dress, with a magic skirt to create a holy garment. Incredible! It's been years since I've seen her. I wonder how she's doing these days. For some reason, I've been thinking about her again. What a sexy sister. Okay. It's a book entitled Mythical Birds. Thanks to the hard work of various scholars, a great many myths and legends about birds have been collected over the years. Perhaps most fascinating is one about a bird that flies not just through the air, but from world to world. According to the legend, the mystical bird appears whenever the world faces a crisis to help restore peace. If they didn't just beat you over the head with some foreshadowing there, I don't know what they did. Yay! A free strength ring. I need one of those. I just broke all your stuff, stole things. I used to be a rather important minister in a certain kingdom which shall remain anonymous, but I decided I'd like to become a stoneworker when I retired. I'm hard at it every day now. You've got to keep chipping away. Alright, so I need that strength ring for something? Oh, I was gonna make another power shield, that's right. Oh, wait, I don't want to go in here yet. Nope. Turn around. We're not gonna get out of whack here on a looting binge. I want to make Yangus a power shield. He's the only one that can equip it. It's a good item too, because he can heal himself with that. That's right, that's what's cooking in the oven right now. Look at my bow being made. Oh gosh, I'm dying. I need a lot more. Oh god, that's right. I need so much money. I should have went on a grind session before I started doing this. Seed of life. Hey, a mini medal. We need more. Ooh, more dragon scales. Nice. Can make things with that. What's your loot? Giant mallet, eh? It's worse. It sucks. Alright, so we've looted. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Some stonemasons toss their failed works into the ocean, but I like to keep mine. It helps me to improve what I'm doing if I have some failures to look at while I'm working. I suppose it's rather like a warning not to make the same mistake twice. So many books. It appears to have been written by a child practicing the alphabet. I'm dying, Speedy. It's a book entitled The Dragon Graveyard. Scholars have long known that there is an ancient dragon graveyard located deep within the desert. Some say the dragons go there to meet their maker because of its remoteness and quietness. But there is another theory as well. Legend has it that long ago, an army of dragons fought the Lord of Darkness on that very spot. The dragons were wiped out, and their fallen bodies formed the foundation of what is now known as the Dragon Graveyard. Yup. More books! It's a book entitled Songs and Ballads of the World. It seems to contain the lyrics of an Arcadian anthem. Arcadia, Arcadia, they're not a real country anyway. Stone carving is our lives. Our hammers are like husbands. Our chisels are like wives. Take our stones away from us, and we break out in hives. Cut, chip, whack, smash, crunch, crack, crash, oi! They're the sounds that are always made here in Arcadia, Arcadia, Arcadia. Who was swinging that cat? Alright, no books. What you guys doing? Just look at all the stone my husband's brought. I keep telling him to just buy enough of what he needs at the time. I don't know. It makes the room feel tiny. Why are you staring at that kid while he's trying to sleep? Alright. On to the next bit. Oh, now it's daytime. Okay. Well, let's go check out this dude down here at the bottom again. Oh, he's awake. So make sure I'm not missing anything. A lot of people come here to study masonry, and everyone has their different aspirations. Some are aiming to be world-famous sculptors working on a castle, and others just enjoy carving bits of rock. All these different people's hopes and dreams have combined over the years to shape the Arcadia you see today. It's sort of like they've sculpted it, I suppose. Hey, if I know it's still nighttime, I'll try to seek out that thing. Oh, wait, I don't have money, never mind. It's that hidden shop that sells that, or that person selling that seed at night. Alright, little girl.
Daniel, do you want to know what I'm doing? I'm chewing on Mom's recipes. Grandpa always told me I should sit and chew on things for a while if I don't understand them, so I'm chewing on these.
Alright, you're being weird, kid. What you doing, boy? Yes, this is the Cranbottle household. Who are you? You're looking for the Cran Spindles? You'll have to talk to my father about them. I'm afraid... but he's not here. He's building a tower up north of town. You'll need this if you want to... Oh God, keep burping. Gee, if you want to get in there to see him. Stone sword. Put that sword into the keyhole of the tower door and it should open up. My father's name is Ryden. If you do go and manage to speak to him, perhaps you could ask him to come home and visit his family once in a while. Well, I guess. Loot! Delicious loot. Game, if you don't quit giving me pointless loot, I swear. Alright, that house has been looted. On to the next. Anybody fancy a pint? I know it's breakfast time and all, but it's never too early to have a bit of the good juice. Alright, let's see here. Give me your stuff! I want no magic water. Hey, there we go. Choke that back in.
A good waitress always smiles, and I'm very hard working, you know. You have to be if you want to be the best little bunny in the world.
Well, you're a bit keen, aren't you? Drinking's an evening affair. Come back once the sun sets. I mean, you're a bar. You still serve some food, you know. Make me a sandwich or something. Let's see, what do we have in here? I studied masonry here when I was a lad, and I went on to become the chief stonemason of an entire kingdom. But I decided to pack that job in a couple of years ago now. I came back here so I could help the new generation of young masons. And I could tell you a story if you like. It's a bit long, but do you want to hear it anyway? Sure. Right then, here goes. I was heralded as a genius with a hammer and chisel when I was a lad. But there was one boy among my peers I just couldn't compete with. He was a chap called Ryden, one of the Cranbottle family. Of course, he's just an old fogey like me now. And every generation of the Cranbottle family seems to give rise to another gifted stonemason. And in Ryden, he had one of the very best. He was haunted by the family legacy from the first moment he picked up a chisel. He was always worrying that he wouldn't live up to the illustrious reputation of his master stonemason forefathers. According to a story I was told, the person in charge of sculpting the goddess statue on the holy isle of Neos was a Cranbottle as well. Ryden's still carving rock now, trying to outdo ancestors who've done great things like that. And that's my story. It's like old Ryden bettered me in terms of skill and determination, eh? Oh! Post moth knife. It's a book entitled The Dark Mass. The acolytes of the Lord of Darkness adorn themselves with dark robes for the Dark Mass. If you consider yourself a true follower of the Lord of Darkness, you owe it to yourself to make one of these robes. First, you must find a certain magic garment, Mix it with the devil's tail and wing of bat to dye it an appropriately black. Let your alchemy pot simmer, and before long you'll have your very own dark robe.
Well, cool.
It's a book entitled Aromancy, Magic of the Air. When a hat that's as light as a feather is imbued with the power of the wind, a special hat is the result. Specifically, the Hermes hat. It has the ability to transport its wearer and friends to remote locations.
Yeah, but that spell doesn't cost anything. Why would you want that?
Grenade powder? There's a bunch of useless junk in this town so far. Ain't not enough mini medals. There are a few. It's a book entitled Armor Planning. If you happen to obtain a suit of silver mail, don't waste time equipping it. Put it in the alchemy pot. You can make dancer's mail. Ditto for magic armor. Don't dilly-dally wearing it. Toss it in the alchemy pot. You can make a suit of spiked armor out of it. The alchemy pot isn't just about making items, it's about saving money. Remember, a fiscally responsible adventurer is a smart adventurer. I know how to make the spiked armor, but I'm not worried about it. You know what? I need to check something. The boomerangs. Nope. Can't make one yet. Okay. The boomerang is starting to get a touch out of date. I didn't go in here yet.
We'd like to finish statues to Domenico so that he can enchant them with a soul, see? He's a great magician. Why? I don't know, because it's sort of a tradition, I suppose.
Have you seen that big black dog Domenico's got? Leopold, he calls it. No, my mistake. Sir Leopold. He's a creepy mutt, if you ask me. Vicious to go with it. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with Domenico's head if he thinks that thing's cute.
Loot. Found Pope.
Found a mini medal. Books. More books. A book entitled Dark Temptation. The temptation of the dark side can be a terrible thing. Even the most devout monk can succumb to it. It appears that the devil's tail and wing of bat have the same effect on holy weapons. Temptation is a dangerous thing indeed. Yeah, you can make something out of it, I don't know. I've got one sword I'm wanting to make, and that's pretty much it. I doubt I'll use another sword, because this one's way too freaking good. It's a book entitled The Overlord of the Rings. It's common knowledge that certain magical rings are capable of protecting their wearers from a variety of attacks. Few are aware, however, that there is one almighty ring powerful enough to protect its wearer from nearly any attack. Legend has it that this amazing item is forged from 3 other rings, which guard it against paralysis, illusions, and poison. Nash discovers a new recipe. The ultimate ring. I think I can make that now. I'll look into that. It's called a goddess ring or some crap. Shrimp suck, there's no treasure. It's a diary of a craftsman. Dear diary, my apprentice brought a friend around to the workshop. His name was Lorenzo. What a foppish little string bean of a man. He'd better ditch that snowy outfit of his for some work clothes if he's serious about becoming a craftsman. Who does he think he is? A nobleman or something? Hey, don't tell me Lorenzo's around here. We found another bunny tail. That is a thing. Leave no barrel unbroken. Good old Donkey Kong in this place. I'm like Link and Donkey Kong all in the same frickin' place. Smashing barrels and smashing pots. Told you, this town, it doesn't look big, but it's huge. Hang on, I'm gonna loot your stuff quick.
It ain't him. It isn't just men who make good stonemasons, you know. Women are perfectly capable of it too. Anyway, I don't have time for idle chit-chat. If you're nothing to say, kindly leave me in peace.
It's the autumn issue of a magazine called We Love Our Weapons. Feeling the need to smash something? Look no further. The Uber Warhammer is the weapon you've been waiting for. It's an even more powerful version of the Warhammer. Worried that you won't be able to swing such a massive hammer around easily? You've got to add something that makes you strong to a normal Warhammer to make the Uber Warhammer, so even junior hammerers can use it. And we've already got that, so we're good. I built that sucker with a quickness because Yangus needed it. Okay, nothing there. It's the bathroom. Yeah, we found, what, a piece of rock salt in there, and that was it. Kind of sucked. Yeah. Alright. On to the next spot. We've already been in the church.
I heard something exciting is happening, but it's finished already.
Yeah, I took care of that.
As soon as David came out and told everyone that the attacker had run away, everyone disappeared. Like someone had pulled the plug on in a bath. I didn't really care what was happening. I just wanted to join in the shouting and screaming.
Oi? Oh, that's right. This comes out up here. I forgot. I was like, I found this hidden door. No, you just found the upstairs exit. Okay, that's the item shop. Yeah, we'll go down here first. Mystifying mixture. Oh, this must be that place that sells the seed at night. Okay. I don't think I can get back there. I don't see any way to. This is where we saw that zombie. $26 gold. Hello. What you selling? Ooh, they sell rock bomb shards. I don't need that anymore because I don't need another freaking magma staff.
Domenico's always telling everyone that he's the heir to a great sage or something, but I don't know what he's talking about. The truth is that no one in town wants anything to do with the stuck-up old fuddy-duddy. But no one would even say that, of course.
That's nice. Where's your loot? Loot. Need more loot. You have no loot. What's the point? Okay, we'll be able to get that here shortly. Those doors like that, we'll be able to get in those before long. And then we'll have to go do more treasure hunting. Not like I'm not doing it right now anyways. Yeah, here's the inn. Actually, I do have enough money now where I can get that item I'm looking for. Actually, I might do some money grinding here. Go on Link, and go Donkey Kong. say, like, where is all the loot at in this place? There's tons of it. It's a book entitled More Cheese, Please. If you've got a hankering for a hunk of hard cheese, try mixing some rock salt with plain cheese. On the other hand, if it's silky soft cheese you're craving, try mixing rock salt with fresh milk and Renee powder instead. It's the miracle of cooking in the alchemy pot. You can get wildly different results by using the same ingredients slightly differently. Yeah, I can make hard cheese. Yeah, well, our alchemy pot is busy crafting more powerful weapons. Yes, mini battle! If you follow the path outside Domenico's house straight up north, there's a shop they call Mystery Mart. I don't know what they sell, but a fishy-looking man comes and opens it up of a night. Huh? Must be up at night. I don't think that's a man. It is the undead. He must be cleansed from this earth. Okay, what we got up here? Hey, Granny.
This town is built on an arch of rock that joins two continents, you know. Why did people decide to settle here? Well, you've got me there. I really couldn't tell you.
Because people have to traverse this area from one town to the next, and it's good for business. Which is why these shops are right here in everyone's face. Hey, buddy, what you up to? That was a good shop. This town's got some remarkable goods for sale. We'll check out here in a second, but first we're going to loot it. Must loot the shop. Yes. Any loot is good loot. Speedy, why are you licking my arm? Why are you licking my arm, boy? Hey, dinner's ready. Man, that one took a while. Okay, so now to make this bow. This bow is way more useful than the shield itself. Power shield! The power shield is an amazing item, and I would like to make another one, which I think I can. Restores some of the user's HP when used as an item in battle, and it's equipable by Yangus. So we put this in the pot. We put the Eros bow. And that's it. There we go. Angelo's next item is up for grabs now. It's gonna be a good upgrade. Definitely be a good upgrade. Alright, let's keep moving. Behind there. I think. I can! Huzzah. Okay, no book. Cloak of Evasion. What you doing, little girl?
Apparently, we've a new young hopeful in town. He's entered the workshop just above us as an apprentice, I hear.
What you got? Where's your loot? I want more loot! Yes! More mini medals. The old girl spends all day, every day, looking out to sea. She said something about a ship sailing under the archway a while ago. It's good to hear there are still people sailing the high seas. And that was me. Alright, so, what do you have for sale here today, sir? You have a magic bikini. Can't use that yet, and it's... whoa, that's expensive. And then, you know, they sell the regular old hat stuff here. I would like to buy another one of those. Alright. Here. Okay, so he sells a sword breaker, which is usable by Jessica. The Swallowtail. I want that because I need that for an alchemy recipe, and... oh, I love those swords. I'm going to have to buy that. Okay, I do want to buy this, and I think I'm going to buy that sword because just overall more damage is a good thing. How much more attack power does I have in my zombie's bane? Let's see. This page, 54. And Where's the bastard sword? It is... Well, where is it, dang it? 61. Oh, and it is used in an alchemy recipe, so we will definitely be getting that. Because then I can make a sweet looking sword with that too. Where is it? Oh, it is? Oh, that's definitely a good one. That'll hold me over until I can make that other sword. Wow. Now where do I have that dagger I need to make this with? I need to do this off camera a little bit. No, we haven't found that yet. We can't make it either, so yeah, we'll just... So, Swallowtail shield. I'm gonna make a flame shield. How do I make a flame shield, dang it? If I make a flame shield, it makes it really good. Magic shield and flame. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Tell me to use the thing to make the thing to make the thing. It doesn't make a like a goddamn sense game. Or I should say it's a strategy guide. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so there's a boomerang I can make out of the swallowtail called a flame tang boomerang. To make it, I need a flame shield and a swallowtail, right? Okay. To make the flame shield, you need a flame tang boomerang and a magic shield. But to make the flame tang boomerang, you need a swallowtail and a magic shield and a flame shield. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, we're not making that. Okay, we got tons of stuff to make. Anyways, guys, what I'm gonna do is let's finish up this town quick, and we'll go out this way. Wow, I did not go back to the right spot at this point. We're almost done with this town. I'm just making sure I'm going over here to the thing. Where's the thing? Hair. Holy crap. There. There's this dude. I was given instructions by a certain wealthy gentleman to come here and purchase a statue of a woman on his behalf. But there are so many workshops in this place, I don't know where to start. Yeah, we'll run over just a hair in this video, just because I want to finish up looting this place. So this is the last room. Aha! Actually, we'll go to Princess Minnie's castle right after this.
It's you, aren't you? Yes, we met in Alexandria, I'm sure of it. You remember me, don't you? Lorenzo, Jessica's fiancé. I couldn't possibly return home without Jessica, so I've embarked on an impromptu journey. I learn something new every day. People call me a sponge, you know.
I think they're calling you that for other reasons. Yeah, keep dumping salt in the road, you morons. Thanks.
Because I soak up all the knowledge I come into contact with. At least, I think that's why they call me that. Oi, Featherbrain, what are you sniggering about? Hold the scaffolding still. Yes, of course, I'm sorry.
Alright. So I guess we found a thing in here. Yeah, we found a mini medal. Let's go to Princess Minnie's and then we'll end the video, because I'm going to do my grinding on Neos again for money. No, I really don't need to do that, though, because... Yeah, we won't do it, because we need to get Jessica back to the party before we start grinding, because I don't want her to get too far behind the levels. Let's go to Princess Minnie's. Then we'll come back here, and then we'll just head straight into the next dungeon, because I ain't got no freaking money. I mean, we'll be fine. God, I just want to get those 68 mini medals. I mean, seriously. Hello, dearie. Yeah. Let's see, this brings you to a total of 60. Ah, I got the meteorite bracer. 60 medals. When you receive 68, I'll get the miracle sword. So I need 8 more mini medals and we'll have a thing. Okay, so the meteorite bracer is really freaking cool. You get 50 agility off of that sucker. That's nuts. That is just absolutely nuts. Let me see. You know what? There is another town I could probably go and loot. I might just go back to Neos and just loot that quick. Because... Where is it? Let me just take a look and gander in here and see. I don't care about the... No, there's no mini medals on Neos. Crap. Alright. Alright guys, well, when we come back, we're going to head north. Let's see, there's no other thing. There are some nice loots we can get out here. Alright, we will head on to the next dungeon next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. Later, guys. I'll meet you outside Arcadia in the next video. See you then.